Welcome to Comfort Time, where we share testimony stories. We have a very special topic for today, and our topic is Lobola. I'm sure you all saw this in the media, on TV, newspapers. It was a wide debate countrywide, and it was initiated by Men's Network. So we've called Mr. Nelson Banda of Men's Network to come and share with us what this is and why the debate was so wide. Thank you, Mr. Banda, for coming to Comfort Time. As usual, we're always happy to have you.
Thank you very much for this privilege to share our experiences. Yeah.
Thank you. So, our topic for today is Lobola. We saw your statements in the media, in the newspapers, and on TV. On TV, they actually interviewed you. Yeah. So we saw all that, and the reaction from people was actually mixed. So what is Lobola? Can you explain to us first what that is?
Yeah, this is a very interesting topic. Well, Lobola is money that is paid to the parents of the girl by the gentleman as an expression of wishing to marry their daughter. Yeah.
Is it the parents ask? So the parents say, since you want to marry our daughter, this is how much you should pay.
Yeah, usually it is the parents that ask for that kind of money.
Okay.
But what we've seen, especially here in urban areas, it has become so exorbitant. It has become more commercial than the way it was supposed to be as a traditional, thanks to the parents for taking away their daughter or for looking after their girl. So it has gone a little bit out of the way in the sense that it has become more commercial. Even families from affluent backgrounds, people that are well enlightened, have actually now started charging more than what should be, be accepted. For instance, some families have gone to charge as far as 30,000, 60,000 for one to marry, their daughter, and we think that this is just too much. So it is also one of the areas we think it is also contributing to gender-based violence. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. We have different cultures in Zambia. I will talk of my own. I'm in Senga from Petauke, and we are matrilineal. And I remember even when my husband sent his team to come and ask for my hand in marriage, my father said, you just bring a token. Because before, I know they just used to bring like a chain of beads and maybe 1 kwacha or 2 kwacha. But you don't charge that much money. But I noticed that some cultures, even then, would ask for a bit more. Like my husband was Tumbuka, so they are patrilineal. I'm Senga, we are matrilineal, so there was a problem there. But they are patrilineal because they take, according to them, the children belong to the man. And that's why they pay so much money. Because should anything happen, death or divorce, then the children go to him. But we are matrilineal in that should anything happen, the children stay with the mother. Is that what we're talking about here, or it's something different?
Well, I think it's something different because, particularly here in Osaka, you find people from different tribes of intermarriages, which is good because we are trying to promote
one Zambia, one nation. Yeah.
So that is in itself a very good way. But what we feel is not right is, the exorbitant, the commercial aspect that has
they're commercializing the whole thing.
Which we also believe that when someone is married, usually men think that they own that person and they can treat that person in the way that
I paid so much for you.
Yes, I paid so much for you, so you belong to me. And we've seen that some women find it very difficult to come out of that situation because the man paid so much to their parents, and sometimes the parents send her back in an event where there's a conflict. So we find that she is tied. Instead of running away from a situation of conflict or violence, it becomes very difficult. And for us, that was what we were trying to explain, to say, I think we need to abolish it. And it generated a lot of debates across the country, which was good because it was something that was not talked about. And when we started talking about it, everyone
was able now to see the need for that to be addressed.
Yes, yeah. And I remember that even some chiefs in Lobola, northern and other parts of the country, and also people from the church, they made very progressive comments about it, which I think was healthy for the country to begin to talk about, because things have changed. And we are in a, most of the people have intermarried, so they need to look at things in a different culture aspect of modernity.
And it's about also feeling for each other. I mean, those amounts they're talking about, it's like, it's just about selling someone. And because if you are going to get out of that situation, you need to give back that money. So of course the women who were sold, as it were, will not have the money to give back to their family so that they can be freed. So yes, it will be a recipe for GBV. Okay. So are there any pronouncements made yet because of that? Are you engaging any government institutions?
Well, we have not engaged any government institutions because of other things, but we believe that everyone got the message.
The message.
Members of parliament, the people from the church, the traditional leaders, policy makers. I'm sure they listen to that message, and right now we would like to believe that this will be an ongoing debate. That will different people also pick up to talk about it. It shouldn't just be a debate for this time around, but we need to engage each other for a period of time so that we prepare adequately for the next generation that will come, because by the time our young people, the children that we keep in our homes, by the time they grow up, they will find a different scenario altogether. So we need to begin to, prepare, the environment, the ground for them to, to get into those kind of situations, because we know that every day people want to settle down together, and they're from different, backgrounds. Tongas,
different tribes.
Different tribes, which I think is very, very
it's
good.
Healthy. It's healthy. Yes. Okay. No, that's a very good thing. But I think you shouldn't just end at not talking to the government. I heard some of the feedback that time when you were on TV. They were saying the government should stay out of this. This is about us. We're the ones who brought up the children. We're the ones who know the pain of bringing up a child, but we don't want the government to say anything. So government, keep quiet. We'll deal with this. It's a good thing that the conversation has been started. I think you need to do more than just leave it in the open. You need actually to follow it up by ensuring that you engage traditional leaders, you engage members of parliament, so that this becomes a topic that they take on board every time they meet. because it's not something that can be stopped just suddenly. It's something that needs to be explained. Why are you saying you don't have to charge so much? Are you explaining issues of gender-based violence, that when you pay so much, you're actually putting your daughter in a situation where she'll be abused and cannot come out? Or do you have the money? You need to have that money readily to give back should she want to leave. So they need to know why it's important that they don't charge so much, because they need to show love for both, for the man's family and for the woman's family. We are coming together as a family, so no one should be made to pay for whatever stresses, for whatever suffering you went through raising that child. It was your duty, it was your role. It was a blessing that you were given that child, and you did what you could for that child, but no one else should come and pay because of what you did, which was your duty anyway. So that's good. No, so don't just end at that.
No, thank you so much. We'll pick it up.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Banda. We appreciate, we heard everything that was said, the feedback, and like you have said, people got the message, and people will think twice. Even those Alangizis, when they go now to engage parents from either side, they'll take that on board. It's also important for traditional counselors to come in to talk about what we raised, because they're very closer to the community, especially in areas where such traditions are quite very strong. I think if they also come in to explain to their communities about the implications, I think this is going to be a very wonderful experience to talk about as a country, as a community.
As a community.
No, it would be very helpful. Okay, no, thank you so much. So we continue to look up to you to initiate conversations that need to be discussed. So this is one such initiation that we appreciate, and we look forward to the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So to all those who are about to give their daughters in marriage, you love your daughters. Every child is a gift from God, and you want your child to be happy in her husband's home as she was happy in your home. You raised her, you paid school fees, you did all that you could do because you loved her. But it's not fair for you to expect that when you are marrying her off, the man who's coming to ask for a hand in marriage should pay for all the pain that you went through. No, you enjoyed raising her. Send her with something that still leaves her dignity in place, so that when she's with her husband, she can be proud. And if she's hurt in any way, she's not happy, it's the amount of money that you are able to give back should you want your daughter back. But if you've asked for so much, she becomes a slave to that family. She can't come back because you don't have the money to pay back. So let's keep that at the back of our minds every time we're negotiating Lobola. I know we cannot say it's scrapped completely because it's traditional. It's just a token of appreciation and recognizing what marriage is. It's biblical. Even in the Bible it was done, so we cannot be the first ones to abolish it, but we need to do right by our children. Thank you very much for watching. Comfort Time continues. Remember to give us a thumbs up so that our videos can be viewed by many others, our stories can be heard by many others, and also continue to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. So Comfort Time continues. See you in the next video.